Hello, I'm Father Michael Bova. I'm a Catholic priest with the SMA Order, and I'm Senior Director of Operations at Our Lady of Kaparu School. Just to give you a brief history of the school, when I first came here, we didn't have a school, and it was clear that we had a tremendous need for it, for not only for good catechesis, but we have a very high illiteracy rate in Kaparu, probably greater than 80%. And with that, all of the problems that comes with illiteracy, we also have problems of high HIV and STD rates. And the school, I felt, was the best way to mitigate these problems. We were lucky enough to find very helpful donors, and we were able to commence building of Our Lady of Kaparu School. That's some of our history behind it. Our mission statement at Our Lady of Kaparu School is we strive to make disciples of Jesus Christ, wherewith attaining exemplary literacy skills. The integrated curriculum is taught aimed at developing and nurturing the whole person. And that's some of our history. That's our mission statement of what we do here at Our Lady of Kaparu School. And with that, I want to introduce you to our head teacher and have our head teacher, Doris Mayunza, explain to you briefly a few of the problems that we face. Doris?
Yeah, thanks very much. My name is Mayunza Doris, and I'm the headmistress from there, Our Lady of Kaparu School. Yeah, we have a lot of challenges that we are facing at school, have a lot of problems such as we are lacking about the resources that we can use at school, more especially the books and other. So we are kindly asking for help from well-wishers so that they can help us to develop our school. Then the other challenge that we are facing is we have to keep the little ones at school for long hours. Okay, now for them to be at school, we need to feed them. So as that, we are finding it difficult to find food that we can feed our children so that they can learn more English at school.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm Mavis Chonya, the reception aid class teacher. Thank you very much.
I'm Given Limbamina. I teach reception B.
I'm Miss Banda. I teach baby class. I'm Miss Sophia Devela. I teach baby class.
Hello there, I'm Madam Chelika, the first grade teacher. Thank you so much.
I want to expand on a topic that Madam Mayunza had alluded to. Teaching English in the non-English speaking environment is not easy. For example, if you take a family here in Kaparu that speaks Lenja, you transport them to London or Los Angeles. It's very different. When the children leave school, they're immersed in English. The billboards are in English. If they have a TV, most of them will, it's in English. Their play dates are in English. It's not the case here at Kaparu. When the children go home, everything is in Lenje, a Bantu-based language. We overcome that problem by keeping the children a little bit later. We start at 7:45 in the morning, and we let them go about 4 p.m. Of course, we have to feed them to be able to do that. The other problem we face is when the children go home, they'll do their chores, they'll have dinner, but at 6 p.m. it gets dark. And in Kaparu, 98% of the families don't have any power. So it's lights out, okay, after dinner. There's no homework getting done. So whatever we do, we have to accomplish it during school hours. So we overcome that hurdle and problem. We have a very organized curriculum for teaching English. It's based on the FRIES system for reading, combination of sight words and a phonetics-based system which we teach. And now, back to Kaparu. Michael here. We're going to give you a slice of our day at Our Lady of Kaparu School. We begin with the second grade, which is our most senior class right now. Let's go ahead and see our teachers and our students in action.
Yes, okay. So, Innocent, you can start reading on St. John the Baptist. Yes, you can read there.
John the Baptist. John the Baptist had a special goal of coming of Jesus. He was the son of the baby and Elizabeth, the cousin of Mary, the mother of Jesus. John was 6 months older than Jesus.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Saint Peter. Peter was born at Bethsaida and was a fisherman until Jesus called him to be his follower.
Okay.
He was one of the closest disciples of Jesus and saw many miracles performed to
Thank you very much.
Saint James the Great. James was the son of Zebedee and the brother of Saint John. He was a fisherman and
This is our reception A class, and I'll let you see them in action.
All right. So Joyce, can you read the following sentences? What can you do in sentence number 1?
I can jump.
What can you do in sentence number 2?
I can see.
What can you do in sentence number 3?
I can see.
What can you do in sentence number 4?
I can jump.
Good. Can you clap for Joyce?
Fantastic.
Our construction site where we are building classrooms for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th grades. We're under construction still, and to bring our founders' dreams to fruition, we need your help because building is so expensive here, and transport of materials from the big cities out here into the bush is extremely expensive. So again, we humbly ask for your help in bringing the dream to fruition. Thank you. As I alluded to earlier, we have a number of problems that we face in the Kaparu and greater Kaparu area. At any moment in time, we have a 10% HIV rate, an STD rate at any snapshot in time that could be as high as 25%. Sadly enough to say, much of that goes untreated. The ways that we can mitigate those problems are, one, through education, which we're doing right now. Second way is through sports, building good self-esteem through sports. Sports teaches the children discipline, teamwork, and again builds a positive sense of self-esteem. And the children really love athletics here especially. We building good self-esteem for the boys as well as the girls, but especially for the girls. And we've built the first tennis court in all of Chibambo district. This is our netball court, and it's netball is a little bit like basketball, but not quite the same thing. But when you're in a Commonwealth nation, you do as they do. So the girls love it, and again, we have a nice netball court that's been cleared. This is our soccer pitch, or also known as a soccer field, right here that the community plays on, but also the children in the school play on. And again, sports is an integral part of what we do, but we're also now building a Olympic-sized 400-meter track around the pitch, okay? As you can see, we're here in the bush, and so there's a lot of trees and grass that needs to be cleared for us to bring that project to fruition. I want to introduce to you all Mr. Jimmy Mumba. He's the foreman of this project, but all of the building that we're doing, okay? And this is Tree Man. Tree Man is the sole person who's doing all the clearing of this land. And this is our cook, Dorothy, making a mealy meal for the children. This is our cooking facility. It's in bad need of renovation. As you can see, we do the very best that we can do, though. And children, to learn and to play sports, they need food. And this is part of our school feeding program. We have some donors that help us, but we're in dire need of your help and assistance. So thank you in advance. This is Our Lady of Kaparu School, and I couldn't think of a finer group of people to fight illiteracy and ignorance than these right here. We're all about faith, family, and doing the right thing. And we thank you for your support.